Hey guys, this is Michael.
And this is Elisa.
And we're doing this week's 5 to Thrive.
I'm going to be talking about bagging.
And I'm going to be talking about saucing.
So my first tip about bagging would to be look at your entire screen. So bag whatever you can, even if you don't have stuff for that first square. Look at all the rest of your squares and see what you can do. Another tip would be to picture your order. So it makes it a little bit easier to figure out what size bag you need. But until you get the hang of that, just grab your bag and go. It doesn't matter if it's too big. If it's too small, you'll just have to grab another bag. Of course, all our warm and cool items are bagged separately. So we want to make sure that we give our guests the perfect temperature for all of their items. So make sure you bag those separately. A big thing would be to communicate. I'm never quiet when I'm bagging. I talk the entire time. So you should be communicating quite a bit. I talk to my kitchen team, I talk to my saucer, I even talk to my window person, but always be talking. When you call back for something, do it nicely. Give them a please and a thank you because they work really hard to make sure that we're successful here. So be nice to them. We color code each of our different types of items just to make things a little bit easier. So all of our desserts are purple, all of our box items are red, so like nuggets, strips, deluxe sandwiches. All of the bagged items like regular sandwiches are orange. The fries are yellow, the salads, wraps, fruit cups, stuff like that, they're all green. Our soup is blue, and the 30-count nugget and mac and cheese is black. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Bagging is really intense and fast-paced, and sometimes it's just a little hard, so if you need an extra hand, don't be afraid to ask for it. There's no shame in that. Make sure you're reading all your labels and matching them up with the correct orders, just to make sure that we give each of our guests the correct order, because our order accuracy is super important. So.
And our break is depending on it.
Yep.
All right, and I got a few things about sauces. First, I'm going to start off with fry bagger on. You ever heard that? Well, that's what we do whenever we have 3 fries or more for an order on the screen. So if you're the saucer, you're going to say fry bagger on, or maybe your bagger, Elisa's going to call out and say fry bagger on, and that's your cue to jump in there and go ahead and bag those fries up for her and put the sauces in, and she'll do the entrees. Because what happens is whenever there's 3 fries, that means your bagger is almost always going to fall behind unless her name is Azalia. So that way they can catch up with their food. The fries are already bagged, and then they can move on to that next order. Next is we want to do sauces probably about 3 orders at a time ahead of time. And I like to put them up on top of the boxes. First box, second box, third box for first, second, and third order. We have 2 hands. God gave us 2 hands. We want to be ambidextrous. The left hand is just as good as the right hand, or at least almost as good. And so that way we can bump the order, and while the sticker is printing, we can put in the napkins and the sauces at the same time, throw the sticker on the bag, and slide the bag over. We want to make sure the sticker on the bag is actually facing the window person, so it's easier for them to read, and then they don't have to turn the bag around and look to see who it's for. Next one is hurricane bagging. This is something new to our store that we've just started doing recently. And so with hurricane bagging, we bag the entrees, the fries, and the sauces. We bump the sticker, we do it all. But what we do is we take turns. So I'll see the first order and I'll say, I got Bobby.
And then I'd say, I got Sally for the
then
second
I got
order.
Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. I got Ricky.
And that way we're always communicating, and that way we don't both try to bag the same order. Mm-hmm. And that hurricane bagging is really effective whenever you get behind, or a little bit of a crunch, or we've crashed on fries or something like that. And when the flow of food just isn't that good, sometimes that's just much more useful. Or maybe if we have a bunch of parked cars. And I think that's it for this week's 5 to Thrive. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.